guys, welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy X. Last time we made our way all the way out here, and then I had to backtrack off screen in between episodes there to go save, and make my way all the way back here, just because I wanted to make sure I saved before doing this. Just because of how poorly things went last time.
We meet again.
Yes, we do.
I heard you took part in Operation Mihin. You've seen that Machina aren't the answer. In the end, only summoners can hope to defeat sin.
So we've been told.
You are right. I must train harder.
Yeah.
I can help with that, if you like. I propose a contest of Aeons. A friendly contest, of course.
And we will continue to see her throughout the game there. I think there's
That's the spirit.
one
But
more
before we
storyline
begin-
event where we see her. And then she's part of a little mini quest where you can
I have healed your Aeons.
fight all of the Aeons
Well,
that you have
shall
against
we?
her. These ones are just kind of introducing different styles of, you know, basically how the game works and different strategies you can use in different types of battles. They're usually not as difficult as I made the last one out to be, but the first one? Yeah, the first one there. We've only had one of her things before there.
Call whichever Aeon you want.
Well, we're going to do the smart thing, and we're going to summon one that can actually heal itself. Yeah! Here comes Ifrit. Now, because we have elementals in this case, they usually always come, or, well, they always come with an element that they are strong with. Meaning you can cast fire on yourself and heal yourself. Ixion has that as well, except for I think he's got both Thunder and Thundara, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong on that. But this time, first thing you want to do, Hellfire right out the gate. Because we already have it charged up, and it's going to do hopefully over 3,000 damage, because he's got 6,000 HP, and it's going to take 2 of these to take him down. As long as we're over 3,000, we're good. They always give Ifrit such badass animations in the Final Fantasy games. Okay, more than enough damage. We'll be fine. The only thing is, as soon as he gets a turn,
Don't
Ixion
hold
casts
anything back.
haste.
Show me what you've learned.
Now, our Ixion does not have haste. So, you're going to have to, well, basically, this is kind of a tutorial in what you can do. First things first, fire on yourself so you can heal. But this is kind of a tutorial of what you can do with the ability that you're about to get from her once, holy crap, 3 turns in a row? Eee. Once you beat this battle, you're going to get a new ability that you can do, and I'll go into talking about it a little more once we actually get it. Now, Ixion's accuracy really isn't all that great, so if you get lucky, he'll miss a bunch of times. I did not get lucky. But as long as you can deal 6,000 damage between 2 Hellfires, you're more than good. And even if you're quite a bit lower level than I am, you can still deal enough damage with 2 of them. Just hopefully you've got enough HP to survive. But yeah, that's the basic strategy for that one. Pretty much anytime I've used my Aeons, I'll want to charge them up in battle.
Stop. That is enough.
But I will try and at least give you guys the heads up of, you know, as we approach someone like Belgamine, that, okay, we want to make sure we have them full for
You're good.
this boss
You
or for
bested me
Belgamine
fairly.
or someone.
Here, your prize. Go on, take it.
We get 2 Dragon Scales and, more importantly, the Summoner's Soul, which means it's tutorial time. Ah,
I
there we
look
go.
forward to meeting you again. Till next time, Yuna.
The magic of editing. Yeah, so they go in, they give you a tutorial on basically how to teach spells to your Aeons. I will go over that not right now, because it isn't particularly beneficial right at the moment. But when it's more useful to use and you can actually do something with it. Where is it? Oh, it's around here somewhere. There it is. Oh, I was almost there, too. Magic Defense Sphere. I probably won't be using any of the defense or magic defense spheres early on in the game because they're really not that valuable. Now, post-game, that's a different story. But in the main storyline, nah, it doesn't really matter. Now, I've always kind of liked the the animation style for this game. There's a lot of nature aspects to it and a lot of color, and I particularly like that. One of the reasons why I disliked Final Fantasy XII so much when I first played it. I like it definitely a lot more now than I did the first time.
This is the Moonflow.
Still not my favorite game, though. Yeah, pretty much.
These are moon lilies. They say that clouds of fireflies gather here when night falls. The entire river glows like a sea of stars.
Would look awesome.
Really? Hey, I got an idea.
I'm with you.
We're not waiting till nightfall.
Oh. But I want to. Yeah, I'm with Titus on this one.
Then, once we beat Sin, we're coming back.
Sounds like a good plan. Why is everybody so silent, though? Nobody looks particularly happy. Yeah, I like the nature aspect of this game. There's a lot of really good scenery that plays out. We haven't even seen the best of it yet, though it is coming up.
Hey, we better hurry or we'll miss the shoe puff.
Oh, God.
Shoe puff? That's some kind of boat?
But I can't see anything when you don't show me, game. Showing Waka pointing doesn't do much for my imagination. Unfortunately, we never get to see that awesome view here in the moonlight. But from what I understand from Final Fantasy X Will, the unofficial prequel to the yet-to-be-announced Final Fantasy X-3...
Whoa! What the... Whoa!
It may show up. Or at least we'll come back here. And, yes, a shoe puff is this dinosaur elephant thing. Okay.
This is a shoe puff.
Whoa! Let's ride! Come on, let's go!
Why?
All right. We board soon as we ready, huh?
My question is why? My question is still why? The game never tells you why. They just randomly this big thing. You use it to cross the water, which you would think would be smarter to just do in a boat, probably faster and cheaper. You don't at least that way you don't have to pay the the guy there. Fire and ice strike. Now here's one interesting aspect to this game that they don't tell you. If an enemy is weak to one element and strong to another element, I think the positive effect for you plays out. So something with two elements on there will still deal extra damage even if they're strong against ice but are weak against fire. At least that's my understanding of it. I'm not sure if that changes when you apply absorption to it, but anyway, yeah, it's rarely becomes an issue because there's very few enemies outside of elementals that absorb elements, at least early in the game. Now we can get a switch hitter, but we already found one of those. Poison touch. Now, this is... there's the consideration of actually buying this. For once, and this is incredibly rare in the Final Fantasy world, poison's actually useful. Go figure. Poison does a quarter of your max HP with every turn. Unlike, in previous games where it was like an eighth or something like that or less. It's actually something you need to be aware of in this game. So that's a consideration if you want to try inflicting poison beforehand. Don't care about that, don't care about that. I wouldn't care much for Poison Ward. I just use an antidote to cure it most of the time. Do you have any other items? Anything new? We still have the same basic stuff. We don't need any of that.
Shoe puffs! I haven't ridden one in so long.
What? You've been on one of these?
She almost sounds
Well,
like a kid right
just
now.
once. 10 years ago, with Kamari. Remember?
Shoe Puff shook, Yuna fall in water. Shoe Puff scoop up Yuna with long nose. Yuna jump in 3 more times for fun. Kimari worried.
Awesome.
Whoops.
I would have done it too. Think about it. 10 years ago,
had
she's like
fun.
less than 10 years
Kimari
old.
happy.
7, 8. Yeah, that would have been a lot
I
of
lived in
fun.
the city of Pavel until 10 years ago. I moved to Besaid after my father defeated Sin.
Okay.
Kimari was with me the whole way.
Well, isn't that
hell?
nice of him?
It's the biggest city in Spira. The main temple of Yevon is there.
Okay.
Come on, let's get on the shoe puff.
Sure thing.
Biran is troublemaker, but run, so do not lie.
Oh,
Summoners disappearing, that was not lie.
so we've heard.
Right. I'll be careful.
All right. Let's see here. Is it on this? I think it's on the next screen. I could be wrong. Let's talk to some of these guys. Now, there are a number of merchants around here. They all sell at an increased amount as opposed to regular value. But they do have some unique items, so you probably want to check them all first. But here, if you take a look at their items, it'll give you an idea of the percentage that things are off by. Yeah, it's 200%. So you don't really want to buy stuff, but there might be, you know, the odd thing that is just really worthwhile getting that you may want to pick up. So it's a good idea to check them. I can't remember if any of them have anything particularly of value. Silence Ward, if she didn't have HP plus 20, would be in consideration. You can get a soft armlet, though not for you. That's not going to help. Don't need that.
10 years ago,
Ah, a history lesson?
I like those! World
Jack
building!
saw his first shoe puff here. Surprised, he drew his blade and struck it.
Dumbass.
What? Why?
He was drunk, thought it was a fiend.
Brother.
We offered all the money we had as an apology. Jecht never drank again.
Oh.
But it would seem that shoe puff still works here.
Yeah, if you notice on his right calf there, or hamstring I guess it is, he's got a massive scar there.
Even after 10 years, Spira hasn't changed. Truly, the place seems to resist change.
Huh.
It would take something unusual.
Something unusual. Like Jecht coming to Spira. Or maybe Titus coming to Spira. Alright. Before moving on to the shoe puff. Oh,
I don't
no.
think so. It's bad idea.
No!
Please, we beg of you.
Yes. Impossible. Impossible.
Somebody kill Jar Jar Binks!
What's wrong?
This guy won't let our chocobo on the shoe puff.
Ah, it is kind of big.
It's just not fair.
Well,
He
it either
does have a
can
point,
work or
though.
it can't work. If it's too
So
big, it's
what?
too
We
big.
just leave him behind?
No.
Hey, I didn't say that. Just
It is no good. We will have to find another way. We will find a ford where we can cross on foot. Yes, Captain, sir.
but that'll take days.
Why
Where
is there
there's
no
a will,
boat here?
There's a way.
Oh boy.
I don't think they've ever explained
That's our
why
captain.
you can't do a boat here. Maybe it's because it's kind of like a river here, and so you're trying to cross over rapids. That's a possible explanation.
Where there's a will, there's a way.
But I'm spitballing ideas
Those
because the
words
game gives you
stayed with
nothing.
me. I wonder how Captain Lucille is doing.
You know, you're the way you're talking. It's almost as if you're calling back to things. Are you saying this after the fact?
Would you like to hear a bit about the wondrous shoe puff?
Sure. Absolutely.
There are many things we do not know about the shoe puff. For example, what does it eat? It eats nothing.
Oh?
The water it sucks through its schnoz somehow supports its considerable size. Some theorize it eats teeny-weeny waterborne organisms.
Okay.
And that, as they say, is that.
Is it like, I think it's like, what, some
Perhaps you'd
whales
like
or
to
something
hear
like
a
that?
bit about the Hypello.
No. The Hypello are those blue dudes that sound like Jar Jar.
The Shupuff handlers belong to a race of water dwellers known as the High Pillow. They may be slow on land, but in the water they're quick as silvery fish. You'd think they'd make admirable players of blitzball.
You would think.
But their lackadaisical disposition draws them to less strenuous pastimes.
They're lazy. Kind of like me. But
And
at
that, as
least
they
I
say,
hope
is
this
that.
is true. I don't think I'm quite as annoying. At least I hope. Oh, well, isn't that nice? So you would think they would build like a line or a cable across there, you know, like you do with ferries in real life.
Riding a shoe puff isn't that much fun.
But I guess not.
How little you know. Some things little boys never grow out of.
Yeah, like, you know,
Right.
people in real life who spend all of their free time, even though they're almost 30, playing video games. I'm not talking about anybody in particular. Yeah, it's me.
Let the driver know when you're ready.
Sure. Now, there is no other way around. The Lucille and the Chocobo Knights are going to go look for a way around. There is no one that you can find yourself. You just use this every time you need to move through things. Fire elemental weapon. I don't think I need that. I already have an ice ball. You could get something like that. Dark touch, don't really need. That could be useful, but I pretty much already have all the elemental weapons, so nah, I think I'm good. Let's see here. Hit the save point and heal up. And let's cross. Yeah, those stupid high pillow. I don't want to be smushed. I want you smushed. Oh, so there's different types of machina. There are some that are forbidden and some that are not forbidden. Well, that seems kind of strange.
Rides the shoe puff?
Only if you stop talking.
All aboard?
I said stop talking! Yeah, the temple allows us to use a machina that allows us to actually get on the shoe puff. But I'm guessing other types of ones that make our life more, you know, more easy or simpler, they don't allow. The way it looks on the map, it almost looks like you're not even going across water. It looks like you're going across land, but anyway.
Hey.
Huh?
Take a look.
What? Whoa! A sunken city.
Whoa.
A Machina city, 1,000 years old. They built the city on top of bridges across a river.
But the weight of the city caused the bridges to collapse, and it all sank to the bottom.
Right, it's a good lesson.
A lesson?
Yeah. Why build a city over a river, yeah?
Well, it would be convenient with all that water there.
That is so timely
That's
right
not
now.
why. They just wanted to prove they could defy the laws of nature.
No, it was mainly convenience.
I'm not so sure about that.
Yevon has taught us. When humans have power, they seek to use it. If you don't stop them, they go too far, yeah?
Well, if you think about it, people do that in real life.
But don't
They
you use Machina too?
build over the river. One second, I'm just going to pause for a second. Because they, you know, we build our cities close to the shore, and those properties are extremely valuable. And then, you know, climate change happens, the sea level rises, and I think San Francisco or a whole bunch of these cities that are right on the water, they're liable to disappear in like 50 years. It's ridiculous how many things are kind of affected and the parallels you can see between this game and real life. Anyway.
Like the stadium and stuff, right?
Yeah, the stadium's a machina
Yevon,
too.
it decides which machina we may use and which we may not.
That seems really
so what
stupid.
kind of Machina may we not use then?
Remember Operation Mihen? That kind.
So no weapons.
Or war will rage again.
War?
I can understand no weapons.
More than
sure.
1,000 years ago, Mankind waged war using machina to kill.
They kept building more and more powerful machina.
They made weapons so powerful, it was thought they could destroy the entire world.
Oh, that's not foreshadowing to the next game, is
that
it?
Spira would be destroyed.
But the war did not stop.
What happened then?
Sin came, and it destroyed the cities and their machina.
The war ended, and our reward was sin.
So it doesn't matter which side of the
sin's
war
our
you're on.
punishment for letting things get out of hand, eh?
We all lost. Damn.
Man, that's rough.
Yeah, it is.
But it's not like the Machina are bad.
Only as bad as their users.
It's because of people like the Al-Bed screwing everything up.
Whoa.
What could that be?
Sit down.
Sorry! Ah!
The Al-Bed!
Well, should we start a counter for it? This is the second time that Yuna's been kidnapped. If you think it's the last time, you're nuts. Anyway, that's pretty much all the time we have for today. We're just going to let Yuna sit there and drown in the meantime while we wait till tomorrow to finish off this boss, because we don't really have time for it today. And I couldn't remember if I actually had my overdrive fill up, so I do, so that's going to make things a lot easier. If you have any lightning elemental weapons, equip them ahead of time. If you have, let's see, any armor, like a blue shield, that would be very valuable in this fight. Water Ward would be very nice to have. But yeah, that's pretty much all for this one, and I'll see you guys next time.